Guys, I have some fantastic news to share with you. We are going back to Disney. Welcome back to Roller Coasting with Raven, or if this is your first time here, welcome to the family. I post weekly vlogs here every Friday about different roller coasters and theme parks, Disney, Universal, Six Flags, other parks. I don't discriminate here. You'll cover a little bit of everything. So if you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe, check out some of my other vlogs. But today I am going to be talking to you about my upcoming Disney trip. Now, I do have a very long trip coming up. It'll be 9 days total. We are getting a little bit of Universal time in as well, and we are going to be staying at 3 different resorts. I keep saying we, me and my boyfriend Andrew. And this is going to be an awesome trip to also be celebrating spending 2 years together. It was awesome to show up one night in community band and just find my person. And not everyone gets to have such an amazing experience, and I'm really grateful for what we have. So this video is going to be divided out into a few different parts. Right now, I am a little over 2 weeks out, which feels crazy to say. We've been saving up for this trip for like a year. There's a lot of awesome stuff coming up. This weekend, we don't have anything. Next weekend is Kings Island's opening weekend. I don't know if you'll be seeing that vlog before this one or vice versa, but we'll figure it out, whatever. This section of the vlog is mainly going to cover our day-to-day, where we're staying, a little bit about what we're doing, dining reservations, and then whenever we're like 7 days out, then I'll let you know what lightning lanes that we managed to snag. I'm really hoping for some great ones, really hoping for some Slinky Dog Dashes of the world. So we'll see what we're able to get. And then also at that point, I'll update about outfits, because I don't really want to pick out outfits this far in advance, because I know there are long-term forecasts out there, but that could very well change. This is Florida we're talking about, so I'll be updating you on that later as well. But for now, let's get into the meat of this vlog, which is the day-to-day itinerary. We are going to be leaving on a Saturday. We are going to be taking like a mid-afternoon flight. Honestly, it feels nice to just be able to have plenty of time at the airport in this time of uncertainty, all the stuff going on with TSA. We'll be arriving at Orlando around 7 that night, so there won't be a whole lot more to do besides check into our hotel, maybe go visit the outlets that are nearby or City Walk, and we might even just get dinner at the hotel, maybe have a little bit of pool time before we have our first full day. Now, we are going to be checking into Universal's Adventura Hotel. I really loved Adventura in February. If you haven't already watched my February solo trip, go back and check it out, because I visited 4 different resorts, but I was really impressed with this resort. We were originally booked at Surfside, and I was like, what would it be for us to upgrade to Adventura? And we actually ended up saving money because of the annual pass holder discount, and I just kept an eye out on the prices. So called in, saved us like $40, and we are staying at Adventura, which I am so excited for. It'll be Andrew's first time there, so I'll have to get his take on what he thinks about it. Very sleek, very modern. They have these little robots that can like deliver towels and stuff to your room if you need them. So very cute, very fun. And then the next day, we are going to be waking up bright and early because we are going to the parks. We both have Universal passes, and we are going to be hitting up Islands of Adventure and then Universal Studios. Now, we debated adding an Epic day to this trip, and we both have visited Epic and really loved it, got to get on all the attractions, really loved the food. But since it's not included in our passes yet, we're just gonna hold off for a little bit longer, wait until maybe it's a little bit cooler in one of the winter months, something like that, so that we're able to really maximize our day and have a great time. But this day in particular, we're gonna have our perfect day at Universal. We kind of have it mapped out, like ride to ride. We don't have to have express passes. 1 full day there, again spending the night at Adventura, and then we are going to get into our Disney trip. So yep, just 1 day at Universal, kind of a prequel to our trip, and then we are moving on to Andrew's choice of Walt Disney World Hotel, which is Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is the one that he wanted to stay in the most, and I said, okay, you'll pick a resort, I'll pick a resort for later on. We'll do like a little split stay moment. So we are going to be checking into Animal Kingdom Lodge that Monday, so exciting. And we're probably going to be doing a split park day. We did get park hoppers just to give us a little bit more flexibility. And we're gonna start our day in Animal Kingdom. And then once it starts to get a little bit too hot, if it does, then we can go back and check out the pool. Maybe our room will be ready at that point. Maybe it won't, but we can figure that part out whenever we get there. And then that night, they are having extended evening hours at Epcot. And from 9 to 11, it is only open to the Deluxe Resort hotel guests. So we'll be able to get hopefully a little bit shorter wait times. If not, just get on a couple of our favorites. So plenty to look forward to there. And then the next day is actually our anniversary, that Tuesday. So we are going to be having a resort day, kind of chilling, hanging out, just like the two of us, having a lot of fun. We're probably going to get in some good pool time this day. It would be ideal to grab a little quick bite for breakfast. Grab a little quick bite for breakfast at Animal Kingdom, like the quick service, and then hopefully get a little bit of either shopping time or pool time. And then we have our first reservation of the trip, which is Olivia's brunch. Y'all know I tried this last trip on my going home day, and now I just want to stay at Old Key West. I want to stay at like every Disney resort, you know, but the vibes here are immaculate and the food was fantastic. I just know Andrew's gonna love this place. And he'd mentioned like wanting to check out a couple stores at Disney Springs. I know at some point we might want to go to the outlets because I like visiting Disney Character Warehouse. He really likes Polo, Ralph Lauren. So we might be checking out the outlets on this day too. That Wednesday, we are going to be moving from our split stay, but we're still going to be able to get those deluxe extended evening hours. We are going to be moving to Caribbean Beach Resort. Everyone has so many nice things to say about this place, and I absolutely love Riviera's food. So to not have to pay Riviera prices and still have great access to Riviera's food, as well as the other Skyliner resorts, the Boardwalk, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, everything's just right there. And Caribbean Beach does have the Skyliner hub, so it's really easy to get places, and I'm looking forward to staying there. This is going to be another day that we're doing a split park day, probably. We plan on rope dropping Animal Kingdom this day, just because we don't have anything going on, really, the night before. We can tuck in early, get a nice amount of sleep, and then hit up Magic Kingdom later that night, because from 10 to midnight, we will have the Deluxe Resort guest extended evening hours, and then we'll head back to our room at Caribbean Beach Resort. Really looking forward to that day. I really love Starlight Parade, Happily Ever After, you know, Tron, all the things that people love about Magic Kingdom. And Andrew is really looking forward to having plenty of Animal Kingdom time this trip. That was his favorite park the last time he went. So gonna be a really fun action-packed day. Might take a midday pool break, again, just depending on the weather or how we're feeling. Continuing on to that Thursday, we are going to hopefully be having a full Hollywood Studios day, and we have booked a Fantasmic dining package. I know that's kind of controversial, but honestly, I don't want to sit around for like an hour or more trying to save a really good seat for Fantasmic, and I want a nice seat for Fantasmic. So we booked a sci-fi diner for lunch. Hopefully we managed to get Slinky Dog Dash and some of those things later in the day, because I would love to be able to sleep in if we are going to be staying out at Magic Kingdom so late the night before. So hopefully getting some good lightning lanes. We'll see about that later on in this video. But yeah, that Friday is going to be a full day at Epcot. We'll hopefully get a Lightning Lane multi-pass and a Guardian single pass for this day. Again, that gives us the flexibility that if we wanted to sleep in a little bit, or if we wanted to do a midday break, something like that, then it would be totally possible, because I imagine that we will both be a little bit running on fumes at this point. So just want to mentally prepare myself for what will happen a weekend to this week-long trip. Last full day at the parks is the day before Big Thunder Mountain opens. That just got announced yesterday, and I was so annoyed because I was like, man, they're really opening it the day that we're leaving. and I didn't want to change my flight with like all the TSA stuff going on. So I wanted to keep it exactly where it was so that we would be able to get home and have like a half day to rest whenever we get back. So whatever, Magic Kingdom is going to be this day, but we do have a couple of really awesome reservations. The Crystal Palace, we have a late morning reservation just within that breakfast window, and hopefully we'll get some awesome churro Mickey waffles that I keep seeing everywhere. Looking forward to the different character interactions. That was my favorite part of my first visit to Magic Kingdom when I was like 4 or 5 years old. So getting to relive a little part of your childhood is always a little bit of fun. And we're also going to be having a Beacon Barrel reservation that evening. So Andrew has yet to experience this. I did last time and I was like, man, we really need this reservation. So our travel agent was able to secure that for us. I didn't have to wake up super early to get it, and there it was. So very thankful for Todd. We're going to be getting some Lightning Lane multi-pass that day. I don't know if we're going to be doing any single passes, maybe for Seven Dwarfs. Tron, I just feel like it's really expensive for the length of ride it is. Like, I don't mind it as much on Rise. It's usually around the same price for a Rise of the Resistance single pass and a Tron single pass. But Rise of the Resistance is like a full, long experience. Multiple pre-shows, very immersive. And Tron, it just feels like it's over like that. So I don't know how I feel about paying like $25 for a Tron Lightning Lane. That's just my take. So maybe we'll stick around and watch the fireworks that night. Maybe we'll turn in early because we do have a mid-morning flight back out to Cincinnati from Orlando. And I've seen a lot of craziness from MCO, so I'm sure that we are going to be getting there with plenty of hours in advance because I do not want to miss my flight. And that should leave us getting there at about noon and having the afternoon to rest up a little bit and recover before we head back to work the next Monday. So that's a little bit of our schedule. Things may change. I might look back on this video and be like, everything is different, everything's changed. I am so excited to be getting back to Disney World and Universal. I'm going to be passing this off to Future Raven, so Future Raven can tell you about the lightning lanes that we've picked or the outfits that we've picked, either way. Future Raven, take it away. Thank you, Past Raven. I am going to show you outfits. We've picked out outfits. I've got them all laid out over here. I've got my cat Tangelo laid out over here. So let's get into it. So here's just a quick look at my cat, as well as all the outfits I've laid out. They've been laid out for a few days. They might be a little wrinkly. I have thrifted a lot of this or gotten it at the outlets, so a lot of what I'm wearing is something that I've gotten at a discounted price because I don't want to pay full price, but I still want to look super cute without putting in an absolute ton of effort. I know there are plenty of people that wear a full face of makeup to Disney every day. That's not me. I would rather just wear sunscreen. So, without further ado, here comes the outfit tour. So this is my super easy, super simple travel day outfit. Not really a lot going on here. I'm just wearing my normal jewelry, my little Words Project bracelet that says roller coasting on it that I made last trip. And then this is from Goodwill. I thrifted it. And then these pants are from eBay, but they're polo. So, thrifty little outfit, really comfortable for the plane, and we're going to be arriving that first night at Adventura, so I wanted to make sure I was bringing like the Universal vibes, and it'll be the evening time, so it won't be too hot at that point, so I just figured this would be comfy to travel in. This next outfit is also super simple and quick. I've got this Villain Con Annual Pass Holders t-shirt. Oh, other side. There we go. That I managed to find at Goodwill in that same trip that I found the other Universal tie-dye that I'm wearing the day before. And then this I got from Sierra. They're actually from the men's department, but I don't really care. I want to be comfortable. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sweaty. So this is just a really comfy, low-key fit. Also, I forgot to mention, but I'm bringing 2 bags. Originally, I thought about bringing more because I was like, oh, this won't necessarily match this super well. But I'm like, man, I don't really have enough storage space like in my suitcase to be able to fit a ton of bags. So I'm probably just gonna be wearing my So Magic Co one with this, which will clash a little bit, but it's totally fine. So yeah, here is my So Magic Co bag. I got it for Christmas last year. It's got a cute little daisy on the side. And I'm gonna be using this since we are going to the pool this day. I wanted to make sure that I had a different t-shirt to change into whenever we were done with the pool because I don't want to stick the same sweaty shirt on. This is the Epic one that I got when we went. It's got a little graphic on the back. And yeah, just super simple, easy outfit. Not as curated as my Disney ones. Speaking of, let's get over to my Disney outfits. So on Monday, we are going to be spending our day at 2 parks. In the morning, we're going to be doing Animal Kingdom, which I have a different outfit for. But in the afternoon and evening, because we're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, we'll have extended evening hours in Epcot. So here is the Epcot fit. These shorts I got at Sierra. They're like a linen blend short. They're really comfortable. And then this shirt I got at Kohl's, but they have plenty of them like it in the park. It's just the Aristocats one. And then I've got my blue Mickey ears that I got at the Disney outlet. And then this bag I love so much. It's the second bag I'm taking. And it's just got the Riviera Resort logo on it. It is one of their resort exclusive bags. They came out with another one, which is cute, but it's more got a cartoony vibe. I just wanted something that was like minimalistic, would match everything. So this is what I'm wearing to Epcot that day on that Monday. And then here is the Animal Kingdom fit that I will be wearing earlier that day. I've got these ears and they're from a Vera Bradley collection, Promenade. And then I've got the So Magic Co bag that I was wearing with my last outfit. This bear and this shirt both come from the small shop Subtle Dust. And they're just really cute, sustainably made, oversized t-shirts and assorted accessories. So that's cute. And then these are just linen shorts with palm trees on them. I got those also at Sierra. You can see a trend here. I mean, it's literally like a 10-minute walk from my house. So really enjoy that. So this is the outfit for that day. I may end up wearing the other bag instead of this bag just for like convenience sake. I can't imagine that in the middle of the day I'm gonna change bags, but I really like how this looks together. Like I mentioned, on Tuesday is going to be a resort day, and I am just gonna be wearing like an all pink fit. These ears are from Bobble Bar. I got them whenever they went on clearance, and they were last year's Flower and Garden ears. So super cute. This dress I got on clearance at J. Crew for a very reasonable price. I really love their clothes, but I usually don't pay that much for them. And it's got pockets. I love dresses with pockets. And then just to round out a really pink outfit, I've got my So Magic Co bag. Might clip the little bear on. We'll see how crazy we're feeling. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing another split park day. That's the day that we're checking out of Animal Kingdom. So we're going to do an early morning at Animal Kingdom. And I found the best thing at Goodwill, guys. Look at this Cheetah Girl shirt. It's so vibey. It's so like 2000s. It's probably from the 2000s, so love it. And then we've got a lot of familiar things. So my ears from Vera Bradley, like we mentioned. My Loungefly that was from the Riviera Resort that I kind of splurged on, but I don't regret it because it is so convenient. I just love Loungeflies. I'm Team Loungefly. And then this skirt from Old Navy. So that is my outfit for the beginning part of the day. And then my Magic Kingdom outfit, pretty similar. So here's the Magic Kingdom fit. Not much has changed. Same ears, same bag, same skirt. But I found this really awesome Yzma shirt at the Disney outlet the last time I went in Cincinnati. That is our closest Disney outlet because I'm in Kentucky. And it's got this really cute like line pattern on it. Yzma's on the front, and then on the back, it's a little poison. The poison made specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison. All right, so for Thursday at Hollywood Studios, here is the fit. Unfortunately, I'm not really bringing a bag that matches the vibes necessarily, but let's normalize that because our suitcases are only so big. The aesthetics live for the gram, and I'm living for the real life. So I've got my So Magic Co bag again, and then my little adorable Subtle Dust bear. And this hat is very cute. I got it the last time that I went to Disney World in February. If you haven't already watched those vlogs, highly recommend. It was a solo trip, visited a ton of resorts, ton of parks, so check that out if you'd like to. This shirt I got from Goodwill that one day that Goodwill was just popping, and very cute design of Mickey on the front. I figured I needed to wear my hat with him. And then these shorts I got from Nike on clearance, and they are WNBA branded shorts, and they say everyone watches women's sports, which I think matches the vibes of this outfit. Unfortunately, it's starting to get a little cloudy and dark outside, but you know, I don't want the big light on. We're just going with these vibes. I have two different outfits for Flower and Garden that I'm thinking about. This one is probably a little less realistic just because it could probably be hot that day. I could technically take this shirt off. It's like a tank top underneath, but I really love Disney bounding, and I haven't done it in a while, but this is like an orange bird Disney bound, which is super duper cute. It was inspired by these ears that I got from the outlets, I think in Pigeon Forge when I was visiting my mom. But yeah, the rest of the outfit, this is Ann Taylor that is thrifted. And then this was from Old Navy when I used to work there. These pants are also thrifted, and they're nice and wide, flowy pants, so it's not like they'd get too hot. And I could roll up the sleeves on these, or I could like tie it around my waist. And then I think I'm going to be wearing my Loungefly with it, just because I think that's one of the two bags that I think goes with it best. But let me show you my second option for Flower and Garden. All right, so here's the second option. I'm going full on whimsy with this outfit. So I've got this nice flowery dress. I got it shockingly thrifting. I know, crazy, right? And then I got these ears, as you know, from Bauble Bar. And then this bag from So Magic Co., the bear from Settle Dust. So this really plays into the flower aspect of Flower and Garden. So this may be the fit. It will definitely be cooler than the other outfit, but maybe that just means that I change midday or something. So this will be the last full park day that I am dressing for, and this is going to be a full day at Magic Kingdom. We've got reservations at Beacon Barrel. We've also got reservations at Crystal Palace that morning, but I just wanted to wear something super simple, comfy, cute. So these shorts are literally from like when my grandma took me to Walmart and asked me to buy some stuff for band camp. It's been a long time since high school, and I still can't find any shorts that are more comfy than this. So there you have it. I think this shirt probably also came from Walmart. It's just like a classic Mickey Mouse look. I'm wearing this hat. This was thrifted, by the way. I'm wearing this hat that I showed off from my last trip. And then the same bag charm that you saw last time. Now there'll be like little accessories added to the outfit. Like if I'm wearing my ears, I've got one of those little ear holders that you can clip to your bag so you don't get a headache. Disney really invents the answers to any problems it creates. But yeah, I'm also going to be taking this shirt, so I might end up changing. I don't know. It's going to be a long day, so we'll see. It says things living rent-free in my head, and it's got like all different park icons from all four of the different parks. So yeah, I will also be bringing that. And really, I'm bringing some of these extra outfits just so I'll be able to have something on the travel day home, because I don't really have an outfit planned, but it'll probably be some combination of something I bought while I was there or something that's left over that's clean. Let's be realistic here. So anyways, that is the outfit tour, and that is my cat. Let's pass it over to Lightning Lane Raven in the future. Hey coaster people, I'm back. So 7 days out from the trip, and I have picked out lightning lanes today for me and Andrew. So I just wanted to go through the lightning lanes that I picked. So that Monday where we are going to be transitioning from Universal to Animal Kingdom, I don't want to put us there like super duper early, because A, we might end up rope dropping something at Universal before we head over. B, we might just want to sleep in and then hit up Animal Kingdom Lodge to drop off our stuff. It's going to take a while. Regardless of what we do, it will take a little bit. So I have a Flight of Passage Lightning Lane booked at 12:35. Just bought the single pass, and that is the only Lightning Lane that I have planned for that day. But I figured that would be a better use of our time, was just to buy one Lightning Lane and then just kind of ride things that were low weight for the rest of the day. So that's what we got going on that day. Tuesday, like I mentioned, that's our actual anniversary. All that I've got planned that day is Olivia's. We're gonna have some pool time, some shopping time, just some us time. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then Wednesday is when we are going from Animal Kingdom to Magic Kingdom. We'll do like a little park hoppy action. And that's also the day that we're changing from Animal Kingdom Lodge to Caribbean Beach Resort. So on that day, I bought a multi-pass for Animal Kingdom, and then we'll be able to use it later at Magic Kingdom. And I have booked out Navi River Journey at 8:25, Kilimanjaro Safaris at 9:25, and Expedition Everest at 10:15. So yeah, that'll be a really nice Animal Kingdom morning. I tried to book everything right neat and nice in the morning there. I don't usually spend a whole lot of time there, but that might change this trip because Animal Kingdom is my boyfriend's favorite park. So Thursday, we have our Fantasmic dining package at Sci-Fi Diner at 1, and of course we're going to see Fantasmic that night. I believe there's only one show that night, but it is labeled as first show on my thing, so we'll see what we get into there. I bought a single pass for Rise of the Resistance because we do want to ride together, or else I'd just say let's get in the single rider line. But that'll be at 10:15. Tower of Terror will be at 11:20. Midway Mania is at 12:20. And then Slinky Dog Dash is scheduled for 2:30. So I'm really excited that I managed to get Slinky Dog Dash and that was still an option. And I feel like the day's laid out pretty well there. If I can manage to get a Slinky Dog like a little bit later in the day, that would be nice, so we can like have time to go back to the resort, chill. Caribbean Beach has this awesome looking pool, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I feel like the selections really just came to me this time. Friday of that trip, we are going to be spending a full day at Epcot, leaving from Caribbean Beach. Super handy. And I have multi-passes booked out for Test Track at 10:15, Spaceship Earth at 12:05, and Soarin' at 1:10. So that'll be a good time. We'll do some rope dropping too, most likely. So we'll see what we get into. Really excited to bring y'all along for Epcot Day. Epcot is like one of my favorite parks of all time. Probably my favorite Disney park right now, unless I'm over at California's Adventure. We love DCA. But yeah. Our last day, that Saturday, is a full Magic Kingdom day, and man, do we have a lot of stuff packed in. So our travel agent booked our Crystal Palace and Beacon Barrel on the same day. I requested it that way because I didn't want to feel like tied up by reservations all week. So we've got some reservations going. Pooh is at 10:05, so it's kind of like a burner attraction. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is at 10:05. And then Crystal Palace is at 10:20. I know that's a little bit tight, but I'm going to try to get on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train right when we can, when that 5-minute window becomes available. Sorry if you're seeing my notebook too, by the way. But yeah, Buzz at 11:05. And then I've got Tiana's at 3:05 in the heat of the day. I figured that would feel nice. Even if we get on the front row, it would just like cool us down. And then Beacon Barrel at 6:30. I don't think I missed anything. So yeah, that is the lightning lanes that I picked for this trip, and I am so excited. Me and Andrew were talking about how excited we were for this trip this morning, how long we've been saving up, and how much we've wanted to go on this trip together. We've been on plenty of trips all across the country and in Canada, and I'm sure one day beyond that. But it's really nice to have the opportunity to go places, and it's especially nice when it's with your person. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to take you all along with me. I can't wait to show you the room tours, show you a little bit of what we get into throughout the day, give your ride reviews, food reviews. I'll be putting out a few different videos in vlog form on my YouTube channel, and then you'll be seeing plenty of posts and stuff like that over on my Instagram at rollercoastingwithraven. I'll be posting more short form content if you'd like to follow me over there as well. Like, subscribe, and comment down below, what is your can't miss thing at Disney World? Thank you so much for watching, Coaster People, and I will see you in Florida. Bye.